I'm Dr. William Wells, Superintendent of Amherst County Public Schools. This is the second video in a series of 3 that we are posting before the start of school to help our school community better understand expectations as we move into a new school year. Today's video is focused on the instructional expectations for Amherst County Public Schools. Last week, we released a video on school safety, and next week, we will release a video that focuses on discipline and student behavioral expectations. In March of 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic began impacting Virginia and the rest of the nation as businesses and schools were shut down. Students were not allowed to come to school, and we had to be both innovative and responsive, creating new ways to provide instruction to our students. Amherst County Public Schools was at the forefront of developing procedures to meet the needs of our students and community during this time. As a school division, we provided meals, internet access to schools and community locations, Chromebooks to our students, and virtual lessons and learning opportunities. As we returned to school in the fall of 2020, our staff and students returned to school with a limited schedule that combined remote and in-person instruction. This past year, we had students return for a regular schedule. However, we were still dealing with the impacts of the pandemic. Although schools were open the past 2 years, the state restrictions and the number of students and staff that had to miss school due to testing positive or being quarantined for COVID-19 severely impacted our ability to provide our students with the level of instruction we have been accustomed to. As a result, we have much ground to make up as we return to school this fall. In order to help address the learning deficits that have occurred, Amherst County Public Schools will focus on getting back to basics with strong instructional programs for all students. We are aware that students will have gaps in their prior knowledge, but we will make it a priority to meet students where they are and provide instruction designed to overcome those gaps. Amherst County Public Schools provide professional development to our staff in order to reorient our focus back to providing quality core instruction that meets the needs of all students. The professional development will be ongoing throughout the school year and will be focused on instructional techniques and strategies designed to help our staff assist students with overcoming their achievement gaps. Our staff must focus on meeting the needs of each student and provide them with the resources and instruction the student needs to be successful. Here is where we need your help. In order to meet the challenges associated with returning to school and moving forward beyond the pandemic, we need our students in school and our families to be engaged in their students' education. We ask that you ensure your students are prepared for school on a daily basis and that you monitor their learning regularly. Not only will we be contacting parents about their students' progress, we are also asking that parents contact their students' schools if they have any questions or concerns about their students' growth and development. In addition, we are committed to helping you support your students at home. If you are in need of resources or strategies, I encourage you to reach out to your student's teacher. As a reminder, parents can monitor their students' progress by logging into the parent portal in PowerSchool. Please contact your school if you have any questions or need assistance. We are aware that the COVID-19 virus is still affecting our students, families, staff, and community. In response, we will be monitoring cases of COVID-19 and its impacts. We ask that you contact your student's school if your student tests positive for COVID-19 or displays COVID-19 related symptoms. Please note, this year Amherst County Public Schools will not be providing live synchronous instruction for students to access while they are absent. However, students will be allowed to make up work they have missed when they are absent from school. Please communicate with your student's teacher and school when this is needed. Regardless of the impacts of COVID-19, our staff will be monitoring student attendance and contacting families when students are absent from school. School accreditation is based on student attendance, and the Code of Virginia requires children ages 5 to 18 to attend school. State accreditation and legal requirements aside, student attendance in school is vital to their academic success. We all know that quality in-person instruction with a teacher is best for student learning. Students who are chronically absent from school are not as successful as those who attend school regularly. It is important to know that students are considered chronically absent when they miss 2 or more days of school per month. We cannot meet the needs of our students if they are not attending school on a regular basis. In closing, our schools cannot overcome the learning deficits caused by the pandemic alone. It requires a team effort, and we are asking our families and community for assistance and support to make instruction and learning a priority this school year. I invite you to join Team Amherst and work with us to support our schools, families, and community. With your help, I know this will be a successful school year. Thank you.